from something like eczema, you have to heal yourself from within. And I don't think there's really any other way. I mean, if you want to take Duplexin or you want to put those cortisol creams, I mean, they'll work, but it's just a temporary solution to a really long-term problem without having to take medicine. But you can see my skin now. It's like I'm completely clear. So it started with one day I got this thing on the side of my face and I didn't really know what it was. And I had something on the back of my head and I just didn't know what it was. And so I started obviously going to a dermatologist, but he gave me a couple creams and they were more like anti-itch creams. And that kind of helped, but in time, things just progressively got worse and worse. It started with that, and then it moved here, then it was here, then it was, probably I would say within a year or so, it was everywhere, all over my face and my scalp. When I would go to Costa Rica, my symptoms would start subsiding a little bit. I would start feeling better after being there for a couple of weeks. So I'm like, well, maybe it's something, with my environment or whatnot. And I started just researching, and I learned that mold causes eczema. I don't know, I was just researching, and somehow maybe I came across your webinar. I wasn't comfortable taking the shot. And so when I read listened to your webinar, you talked about how, eczema is an alarm that something is wrong internally in your body and that you have detox funnels and your detox funnels aren't functioning properly. And so that kind of really made sense to me because I felt like there was definitely an outside trigger that started my eczema. We started working together. One of the first things you said is that you're going to act as an investigator and you're going to try and find out what's going on in my body. Changes to my diet. I think that was a great starting point, it's like that philosophy you have of a clean body, and that getting your body clean is the first step in your program while you're conducting your investigation. And it's hard, it's easier to put a Band-Aid on something than go in there and do the work. But if you really want to truly get better, you're going to from something like eczema, you have to heal yourself from within. And I don't think there's really any other way. I mean, if you want to take Duplexin or you want to put those cortisol creams, I mean, they'll work, but it's just a temporary solution to a really long-term problem without having to take medicine. But you can see my skin now. It's like I'm completely clear. You saw me when I first started. I was a mess. All over my scalp, on my neck, inside my earlobes, all over my eyes, all over my cheeks here. It was just, and I was just all day long. So it was a nightmare. And now after going through your program, I'm way healthier. You guys were great. I loved working with you and Tori. Tori was so pleasant every time I talked to her and just so helpful and encouraging. It was really nice to have that support and that level of encouragement and, helping me motivate. And yeah, it was really pleasant. Both of you guys were just fantastic. I would say I cleared up probably around June, after about four months in the program, is where things started to kind of get better. Yeah, I mean, I look at myself in the mirror and I'm just so great. Like I'm like, wow, and my girlfriend said to me the other day, she's like, I can't believe your skin, how much better it looks. My advice would be that, it's not a simple solution. You have to understand that it's a problem from within and that you have to put in the work to fix it. And there's really no other way. I mean, it's like, anything in life, right? If you want anything good, if you want to learn Spanish as an adult, if you want to get yourself healthy, it just requires work and hard, difficult choices every single day. And, you have to start making better decisions for yourself. And, you can do it, it's possible because I did it. I don't like making hard choices every day, but I was able to do it. So, Dr. Fong could do it. A lot of people have gone through the program and been successful. So, but it's one of those things you have to accept the fact that it's going to be a lot of work and it's going to come down to making difficult choices every single day. And so, but it's definitely doable. And, to all those people suffering, you can do it.